Well, I thought I hit record. Apparently I did. Nothing happened other than me getting a newspaper. So I guess I will read the newspaper. Oh, I know it's paper. I was just running through the streets to see if I can locate a case.
Get the strand, get the true facts.
Yeah, so all I did was talk to the kid.
You had a visitor earlier. He seemed angry.
Oh.
This weather is so bad. Do you think a storm is coming?
Because I was like, this is probably going to be Wiggins. Alright, so let me read the newspaper since I thought I was recording. Killing Tempest article. Storm of the Century. The Tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Lochaber's coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by the signs of the storm's intensification. The storm is taking a toll on shipping and seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty, Queen Victoria, held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomenon of lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details.
And then I kind of just ran around the town, seeing if any quests would pop up, and nothing did, so I'm just going to go to the bookstore. And he didn't tell me earlier that someone, was mad at me.
Dr. Watson, how nice to see you, despite the inclement weather. At least my flowers are enjoying the rainfall.
And then I said that there's probably no quests until I am Sherlock again. Oh, the angry man is probably the guy looking for his slave.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl. Take care of your master.
Oh, and that was the other thing. I went to... I guess I'll run there real quick. This way. I ran to... because I went in every little area. Went back here and noticed that all the stuff's gone.
I must admit, the painter had a strong imagination. Strong enough to survive a fire.
And then I read the other painting. Oh, so then you also missed the painting in... hold up. Dang, it sucks when I forget to hit the record button. I mean, I haven't done anything, but just want to be sure.
Get the strand, get the true facts.
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Yep, that painting wasn't there before. And then I talked to Sherlock.
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft. You held your own against Mycroft. He makes for a formidable foe and a daunting brother. Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest and a smoke or two. Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest and a smoke or two.
And then I was like, wait, why does he have his violin if it's lying there on the couch? Because I don't believe Watson plays. Okay. That should be it.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details.
So now we should be good.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged. You take care. You take care.
Okay, hold up. Before, let me see if I can grab this book. Greatest British Families. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members of and successes of great British families. It is a somewhat wait for that truck to go past. Chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. I've never seen the word written down. So I was like, what does that say? Chauvinistic. Whatever, however you pronounce it. Is that the... Yep. Okay.
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
He's gonna die. He's
A
gonna...
moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
Oh, he's gonna be dead next time I come back here. Well, we helped him find a girl. Not find a girl, we helped him with his girl trouble.
Go on without me. What?
Oh, I can search the archives for this now. Title is on... sires. That could be barons, dukes, that could be any of those. Location. Scottish author. Achievement. Maritime? And the time period. Or the title. No. No. Well, we know title has nothing to do with it, so that's time period. How do I remove this? So I know it's Scotland. I'm assuming it's maritime because they're talking about ships falling. Robert Louis Stevenson. He veered away from his family's non-literary vocation as suggested in one of his poems. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labors of my sires and fled the sea, the towers we founded and the lamps we lit. The exploration? I don't know how to remove one is the whole thing. I don't know what it's wanting. It has nothing to do with that. So all the information I get here is Scottish. That's it. I don't know any of the other. I don't know when Stevenson wrote. Do I need to? Is that information I should have already? I probably should. I was an English major, but I don't. Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, the Scottish part I already know. Just give me a rough estimate of time period. Okay. So we know it's Scottish. This part I also had right. So it was the maritime also. I had to remember that part, and I switched it to exploration. Stevenson family. The book Greatest British Families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author, Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Lighthouse's erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons, Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. Alan, David, and Thomas.
Watson, I need a rest and a smoke or two. Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest and a smoke or two.
Who is the cult leader and what is their goal? It's none of these. I don't know why I'm bothering. What is the cryptic message from Ashmat about? It's about the tempest that's happening. And the Stevenson family. I don't know why I didn't choose that one. Gathering at us. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather. A lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber, Scotland. And yes, I am butchering that name because I don't know how it's pronounced.
Go on without me, Watson. I need a rest and a smoke or two.
Okay.
Get the strand, get the true facts.
Well, I was clearly supposed to do all of this while I was still at the bookstore. Can I, What are you wearing, Watson? No, you... Guess it's fine.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
See, that's very awkward because that implies he got out, walked past me, over the table. I stood here the whole time instead of walking with him. Skirivior Lighthouse? Located on the remote island of the same name, this lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiri. Designed and built in... Did I already find the first one? Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. Barrahead. Located on the outer Hebrides. Island of Barrahead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. Okay, never mind. They all built these. The tower, designed by Robert Smith. No, because this one wasn't built by them, and built by James Smith. Robert Stevenson's and built by James Smith of Iverness. In 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. Okay. Ardnammerchen, designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the peninsula Lochaber. Lochaber? I forgot how you pronounced it. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing a strikingly black lantern, this is obviously the one we're going to, the tower soars to 818 feet above the rocks. Maybe not, but that one's got a black light, so. Rubha Nangal Lighthouse. Rubha Nangal means Stranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It is 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull.
Doctor, look what I just found.
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes, I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it.
You'll die.
It's compelling. Very compelling.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day, Doctor.
I feel like if I leave it with him, someone's going to kill him. So I'm not going to leave it with him. Although they'll probably kill him either way, but at least they won't get the book.
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crushed him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
He did just help us. Sherlock would be upset, though.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
Oh, he gets his own case. Okay.